So we'll be making the bow today, the hair bow today, and you can also use this method to make a bow tie for a boy. First, you measure 7 by 7, 7 length, 7 width, as you can see in the video. Make sure your measurement is 7 by 7. The next thing is for you to cut it out. Make sure you cut on the line. You place the first square shape on the fabric again and cut another type out, making 2. You place the right side facing the right side. The right side should face the right side. Right side facing the right side, so you can sew on the wrong side of the fabric. Then you sew the 4 corners of the fabric. You are going to use 1/2 inch to sew the sides. If you're using hand stitches, make sure you measure 1/2 inch from the tape rule and measure in. Sew on a straight line. You turn to the next side. You sew 1/2 inch in. Sides of the square. Make sure you back stitch. If you're using hand stitch, you go front. You make sure you back stitch front and back, so that your stitches will be tight. Now, pinch the 2 sides of the square to separate it and make a hole in one side, not the 2 sides. Make a hole in one side of the square, at the center of the square. Make a hole, as you can see. You can see where I put my fingers. Make a hole. Through that hole, bring out your fabric inside out, so you can bring out the right side of the material. Spread it well. Bring out all the edges. Make sure that all the edges are out. Bring it out neatly. Now you are going to fold your fabric into 2 equal parts. That's the square. Don't fold it into 2 by covering the hole. Fold it into 2 by covering the hole. Then you pick up one side and fold it back to the center, to the folded side. Fold it again. Can you see? Pick up and get the center of your bow. Use a thread to tighten the center of your bow. Then you tack. I taught you tack and stitch. You go into that same part and come out, just to make sure that it's tight. Now you measure 2 inches of your bias, 2 inches cut. Then you cover the center of the bow with your bias. Can you see it? Cover the center. Take your needle and tack the 2 sides of the bias round the bow. Make sure it's firm. You can tell an adult to help you. In this point, you can also use a UHU gum or fabric gum to hold the bias in case you can't sew the bias to the bow. Make sure your fabric gum is not spreading around the bow, only on the bias. And if you can tack it, and be careful with your fingers. Can you see the shape of our bow? Spread it well to align. It must have a dimple at the 2 sides. Then you cut out the excess thread. The next thing is to take your elastic, your 1/2 inch elastic, which is the small one, not the 1 inch elastic, the 1/2 inch elastic. Measure 8 inches. Measure 8 inches of your elastic, starting from the iron part, 8 inches. Don't draw the elastic while you are measuring. Just hold it. Don't draw it. Measure 8 inches. Put your tape rule down and fold that 8 inches into 2, which will give you 16 inches. And use your scissors to cut it out. If you take your tape rule to measure your elastic, you find out that it is 16 inches. You need 16 inches elastic length. Fold it a little on top of each other and tack. Use your thread and your needle to tack it. You can't use a fabric gum at this point. Tack. Now go in and come out, go in, come out, go in again, come out, and tack it tighter. Make sure it's firm, because if it's not firm, while you're trying to wear it around your neck or around your head, it pulls off. So go in as much as possible until you find that it's tight enough. You can tell an adult to help you so you won't break your hands or fingers. Now, the joining at the bow, which is the bias joining, put the elastic there, because that's where you're going to tack it or gum it. Get your glue, fabric glue, get another bias and measure 4 inches. Put a glue on the bias. Make sure it's neat. And be careful your fingers are not stained with glue so you won't dirty your bow. Wrap it from the front to the back where you stitched the bias. Can you see what I'm doing? Then take your elastic and put it at the center before you fold the bias that has a glue. Wrap it around it to cover up and make it neat. Can you see? So that you would have a good finishing.